And hello, everyone, and welcome back to At Home with Cyrus Webb here on Amazon Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. Have a great hour coming up for you guys today. It's going to be sharing some great deals for you guys for $100 or less. We have some great products. Some of them we've been talking about this week, but we also have some brand new items we're excited to be able to share with you all as well. If you all are tuning in on the Amazon Live side, we do welcome you all to our broadcast. If it's your first time here, make sure you guys do hit that follow button. You'll see it either here in this corner or down below. We'd love for you guys to stay connected with us. Also, of course, if you guys are tuning in on Facebook, on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter, we welcome you all to the broadcast as well. Thank you all so much for being with us. You guys will see a link that will take you back over to Amazon to be able to get any of the deals we're talking about today. So again, today's hour is all about deals that are $100 or less. So I'm excited about these. Some of these, unfortunately, you missed out on some great deals this week on. So that's why over half the carousel we're talking about today, the items are on sale right now. So I do advise you, if you guys see something that you like, go ahead, add it to your cart and check out so you don't miss out on the deals that are coming up today. We do have all of the products here in our home studio today. So if you do have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'll be glad to be able to answer those for you. And if there's something that I may have already covered and you need you coming in late, you have a question about it, ask me anyway. I'll be glad to be able to talk to you all about it. So let's start off with one of the big deals and probably the most expensive item that is in our carousel today, and that is our TMA cordless vacuum cleaner. It is $99.96 right now. It's on sale right now for 50% off. 50% off. You guys know I like this because it easily adjusts to your particular height. This is it here, as you can see. I love the fact, too, that when you turn it on, it has a light that's on the front of it. Helps you when you are vacuuming. You can see there a nice large container to be able to catch your debris that you have there as well. But the other big thing about this I love about the TMA vacuum cleaner is that it's easy to adjust. There's a button that's here on the end of it. You can see it there. And you can be able to easily adjust for your height. So that's making it shorter there. Or if you need to be able to make it taller for you, all you do is press the button to be able to adjust it. So again, this definitely comes in handy around the house on a deal right now for 50% off. Again, that is a TMA cordless vacuum cleaner. And the price again for that is $99.96. Again, a 50% off deal. It was on actually an even better deal earlier this week, but still 50% off is a really cool deal. And again, a great vacuum cleaner definitely comes in handy, easy to be able to charge, to be able to use. I had someone ask me this week, can you use this also for your vehicle? Of course you can. The great thing about it is that because it is easy to be able to adjust and to shorten it, you can make it so that it's very easy to be able to use, to be able to clean out, of course, your floorboards as well in your vehicle. So again, this is the TMA cordless vacuum cleaner, 50% off right now for $99.96. Okay, going to move on to our next item. And again, today's show, that is the most expensive item we're talking about today. But again, the entire show today, everything is less than $100. Going to move on to our next item, which is our portable power bank. I love this thing. It comes with it is $65.58 right now. That is 40% off. It comes with a 3-prong plug. You can see there. Easily allows you to be able to charge up 2 of your USB devices here. And it has a flashlight that's here on the back of it as well, that you're able to adjust. Definitely comes in handy. This is great if you're traveling for your laptop, that kind of thing. It definitely is one of those things you can be able to put in your carry-on bag to be able to travel with as well. Again, this is the portable power bank, $65.58. That's 40% off right now. Again, you have the 3-prong plug, 2 USB devices you're able to plug into that. And again, you have your flashlight there as well. Easy to be able to charge, great for life on the go. Definitely does come in handy. All right, going to move on to our next item here. And we have some brand new items here as well. Hello to you, Kristen. Good to be able to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Kristen, if you have any questions, we literally are just starting the broadcast. But if you have any questions about anything you're seeing, make sure you let me know. I'll be glad to be able to answer those for you. Going to move on to our next thing, which is our cordless scissors as well. It is $39.99. And I've told you guys a story about these if you've watched our broadcast in the past. I initially got my mom one of these by SnapFresh. SnapFresh is a brand that has a lot of great products. I have their cordless drills as well. But I like the fact with these because my mom sometimes with her arthritis, has problems being able to cut things with her claw. She sews. So I got her this. So then when I saw how she liked it, I thought, you know what? I want to share that with my audience. So I bought one for myself. This one is really cool. You can be able to cut cloth like my mom does. You can cut paper, cardboard. You can even cut tile. I cut tile here in the home studio with it, as well as carpet. It's easy to be able to charge. The only thing I would tell you about it, if you're looking for speed, it's not going to give you the speed, but it will give you the safety. And it gives you a really clean cut. And I'm going to demonstrate it here for you guys. Again, it's $39.99. You have a safety guard that's here on the top to protect you from the blade. It actually comes with an extra blade as well. And the other safety feature is you do use the trigger to operate it, but if you don't press the button here, the safety button, it won't work for you. So that's a good thing too, because if you do have a child that happens to get to it, Kristen, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate that. But if you press the button here, you can see nothing happens. But if you press the button with the trigger, there you have it. So let me go ahead and demonstrate it for you. So if you just cut some paper, really easy to be able to use for that. Really clean cut. And again, I've used it for tile. I've used it for carpeting, cardboard. There's some cardboard here. Press the button there to be able to cut it easily. So this works really well from SnapFresh. SnapFresh makes some really good products. And again, I use their cordless drill as well. We've demonstrated it before on our broadcast here on Amazon. But again, I wouldn't get this for speed. I will get it for safety and efficiency. So if you're looking for something that does work well, again, especially for those who have problems using scissors, this is a really cool thing. Again, I love the safety features on it. It's really easy to be able to use and to be able to charge there on the end as well. All right. So speaking of staying connected, our next our next 4 products are things that you guys can keep when it comes to staying connected with your phones, also keeping your cords organized, making sure that you're able to stay charged up and ready to go. So let's go ahead and go into the next 4 thing. Let's see. Christian says, do you use all your products you advertise? Christian, yes. I have tested and used all of these. A lot of them I found out about through brands, but a lot of them also I use, like things like this. I found out about because my mom needed something. So yes, everything you guys are seeing today, I personally have tested and used, and I continue to use as well. LinkedIn user, hello to you. Good to be able to see you. Thank you so much for saying you enjoy the show. Appreciate that. And so we're going to the next 4 items we're going to be talking about, guys, especially if you're going to be traveling this weekend. They're going to help you to be able to stay connected while you're on the go. And we're talking about your phones, talking about things to keep your cords in order. So let's start off with the electronic organizer. This is what it looks like. It has a 2 zippered section, and this is literally what I use when I'm traveling. It is $10.99. It is a great bargain, but let me tell you what makes it so good. I actually can just put this in my briefcase. You can put it in your carry-on. It has 2 zippered sections there, as you see here. In one of the zippered sections, that's where I keep my power bank. I'm going to talk more about that here in a bit, so I'm just going to put it right there because I'm going to show you guys the features of that. The other side, I actually use for my cords. Now, I actually have an iPhone and an Android, so I have cords for all of them. There's my iPhone cord there. I'm going to tell you guys more about these because they're on a really good deal right now as well, so I'm going to keep that out. But you also see I have my wall charger here. I'm going to tell you guys more about that as well because it's on a good deal. I have my other one here. You get a 2-pack. But as you can see, you have a see-through section here. Put it closer so you guys can see it. You have a see-through section. You can easily see what cords you have there. It's a great way to keep your cords organized. Again, for $10.99, a really good deal. And you're able to keep everything together in one place. So again, this is great for you. I mean, for all of us, for guys as well as the ladies, to be able to keep all of your cords organized. You don't have to be running around wondering if you have what you need. You can keep it all in this particular bag for sure. Kristen says I'm going to come back later. Okay, cool. All right, so let's talk about some of the items I was just sharing with you guys. So that is the organizer. Okay, the organizer allows you to keep everything together. So let's talk about some of the things I was just mentioning, starting with the wall charger. The wall charger that I personally use, and this is one I personally travel with myself, you get 2 of these for $8.99. That's 44% off. And with each of the wall chargers, you're able to charge up 2 devices on them. So as you saw, I have one in my electronic organizer. This is the one I use here in the home studio. The other one I use when I'm traveling. But again, you get two of these. It's great if you have multiple devices, or if you have family members, you want to be able to all keep your devices charged. This allows you to charge two devices at one time. And again, this is great for when you're traveling, when you're out on the road. So again, you get two of these USB wall chargers for $8.99. Now, for those that are iPhone users, a really good deal right now, and that's what I want to leave this out to show you. A really good deal is going on right now on these phone chargers. So let me go ahead and show you those. They are on sale right now for $8.99. That's 57% off. 57% off. So let me tell you what I like about this. I'm literally using one for my live stream on Amazon. Here it is right here to make sure my phone doesn't turn off. So you can see it's a 3-pack that you get for $8.99. I like these because they are corded and not the plastic kind. So you can see it's a nice braided design, which means it's a lot more durable for you. And I like the length of this. Look at how long this is. So you get a nice long cord, as you can see there. So you don't have to be right up on the wall charger to be able to get your devices charged. So again, you get 3 of these for $8.99. Again, that is 57% off right now. 57% off on the iPhone cords there. All right, so let's talk about the power bank. It's on a really good deal right now, and it's been on a good deal for a minute. I don't know how long the deal is going to last. I can't tell you that. But right now, it is 67% off. It is $19.98. Let me put my cord back in my organizer here so I won't misplace that. So let me tell you about what I like about this particular power bank. Now, I shared with you guys an earlier power bank that is 3 times as expensive as the one I'm telling you guys about here. But let me tell you what makes this one really cool. This one is $19.98. I like it because it has 4 different features that to me really come in handy. So if you guys are doing traveling or spending time outside, if you're into camping, spending time outdoors, this one comes in handy because look at that. It has a solar panel on it that allows you to be able to charge it while you're spending time outside if you're getting direct sunlight. But let me tell you a neat trick that I found out, because I've had mine now for a couple of years. You can actually have it indoors and it will be charged by artificial light as well if you have it face up on the solar panel. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Now you can be able to plug it in to be able to charge it using a USB-C plug. You can do it that way, but if you are spending time outside, have it with the solar panel up, it will be able to charge that way as well. So that's the first thing I like about this one. The second thing is it allows you to charge up 2 USB devices. Let me see if I can get the light on it. There you go. You can charge up 2 USB devices with this particular solar charger. And if you guys are an iPhone user, the third thing I like about this is has a wireless charger on the other side. So you have a solar panel on this side. You have a wireless charger on this side. So you can literally just lay it down with the wireless charger up, faced up, and then put your phone directly here to be able to charge it for those that are iPhone users. And then the last thing I want to be able to talk to you guys about, the fourth thing, everyone who watches my shows knows I love a flashlight. When you press and hold the power button, you also get a flashlight on this one too, as you can see there, which definitely comes in handy, and it even has a signal feature there as well. So that makes it really cool for me. Again, you press and hold it again to be able to turn it off. So again, it's 4 really cool features for this particular power bank. Again, $19.98. That's 67% off right now. 67% off. Definitely comes in handy. This is the one that I travel with, so I'm gonna put it back in my organizer here to make sure I have it for when I need it. For those that are just coming in, welcome. You are watching At Home with Cyrus Webb here on Amazon Live, but we also are streaming on Facebook. We have LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. This is our show. We're sharing with you guys some great deals, $100 or less for yourself, for your family members, and friends. Again, we have everything here in the home studio. If you guys have any questions about anything, let me know. I'll be glad to be able to answer those for you. Also, of course, if there's something that you see that maybe I've even covered already, I don't mind going back and talking to you guys about it. So we're going to move on to our next item, which is one of our new items. You guys know I love art. As an artist, I'm always looking for new things. Have a great thing here. This is a moving sand art. That's what you see right here. I love this, and I think you guys are going to love it too. So just looking at it, it just looks like it might be just sand, like on a beach, that kind of thing. It is $23.99. What I love about it is has a moving feature. So if you turn it upside down, look at that. See how it moves there? So it makes for a really cool design, great for your desk. Also, another great gift idea. Again, this is brand new for us here at Home with Cyrus Webb. $23.99. A really cool piece of moving art that you can be able to have. Great for the kids, but also for us adults as well. It does come with the stand. It's really easy, as you can see there, to be able to sit in the stand. It comes in the two pieces. You just stick it inside of the stand, and you're all set to go. But isn't that cool to be able to watch that? Also is a great thing to use. Let me just tell you guys, for reals, to have some moving art to be able to go with your music. I love this. So again, you just turn it, and then that's when the action happens. Nice to be able to have again in your home, also in your office, but also for the kids as well. Again, that is the moving sand art. And every time you notice that it's moving, it moves in different directions. You see how it continues to make different designs every time, which makes it really cool. So again, that is the moving sand art for $23.99. Okay, can move that over to the sun. Dr. Velma, hello to you. Dr. Velma, I got your message just as I was going on the air. I will make sure to hit you up this afternoon, okay? So thank you for that. But I want to let you know I did get it. And also I'm going to get that blurb to you as well. If you guys don't know Dr. Velma, if you guys are joining us on the Amazon Live side, she's going to be with us next month. She has another book coming out in her Cat series. So I'll make sure that we are reminding you guys about that on the Amazon Live side here. But also for those tuning in on Facebook, you guys know Dr. Velma. She's the author of the Catch series, as well as other books as well. She's going to be joining me for Cyrus Webb Presents, which is another show that we have here on Amazon Live, our interview live show. So again, that's why it's important for you guys to follow us so you can stay connected with all of our programming. We literally have programming 7 days a week here on Amazon Live. We have our daily show that you're watching now at Home at Cyrus Webb. But then we also do an interview series called Cyrus Webb Presents. In fact, I have an episode coming up later today with author Andrew Minot. So you guys will be able to see that here on our channel too, here on Amazon Live. All right, we're going to move on to our next item, which is our solar products. And anyone who knows me knows I love solar devices. So let's start off with some of the big deals that are going on right now on our solar lantern. This is one that can be used for indoor and outdoor use. I love this. I love the design of this. It is a metal design, you guys can see there. Really good quality. You can actually have it actually hanging in your trees, but you can also use it for events, have it on your patio, your porch. When you press the power button that's here on the top, oh, let me show you. It does have a solar panel that's here on the top of it, that's here. When you press the button here, that's what turns it on. And when you see that, you can see what happens when I cover the solar panel. So when the sunlight is going, it's charging it, or again with artificial light, it's charging it. But when it gets dark, I want you to watch the inside here. See how it lights up? And what's cool about this, you guys can't really see it that well, but you can, if you notice here, it actually reflects the design of the lantern on your surfaces. Can you see? I see that, like over here by the fountain. Can you see the design there? Move it over there so you can see it. So this is really cool. Again, $15.99 is the price. That's 48% off. Again, you can hang it. Great for your outdoors, hanging in your trees, but also for your patio or porch. It is weather resistant, which makes it really cool too. I've had mine now for a couple of years, no problems with it whatsoever. The main thing is to keep in mind is to make sure you have it in either direct sunlight if you're using it outdoors, if you're using it indoors where it can get artificial light. But again, once it's turned on, when it gets dark, again, see that? See how it lights up? When it's light, nothing. When it's dark, see how it lights up there? Really cool design. Again, it's $15.99 for that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move this back. I think we have another solar lantern. Let me just double check here. I think we have another one here for you guys that I want to show you guys. One of these solar lanterns. Let me just double check here in the carousel to see if we have it in here. I know we had it in our earlier broadcast. Yes, we do. So we have the 4-piece solar lanterns as well. This is what it looks like here. You get 4 of these, and of course they look like mason jars, but that's the cool design of these. You get 4 of these for $24.98. And what's cool about these is the same thing. You have your solar panel that's on the top. The on-off switch is on the underside of the top. That's what the light looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on here so you can see it. And what's cool is when it's dark out, I have two of these that are here in my home studio, have two on my front porch. So as you can see, you're looking at it there, looks very unassuming, but watch this. When it gets dark, look at that. It looks like a flame inside of the lantern. Isn't that cool? So again, you get 4 of these for $24.98. $24.98. A really cool thing to be able to have. And let me tell you this too. These also are waterproof. So you can hang these up in trees as well. So you can use these to carry, of course, but also, of course, to be able to hang up. And again, once it gets dark, that's when you get your flameless candle effect there. And again, in the daytime, that's when it's charging up. And again, you can use this for indoor and outdoor use. Okay. And again, I have 2 of them here in the home studio. And then I have 2 on my front porch. Anyone who watches us locally, you probably have seen them on my front porch. Has that nice flameless effect. Really is cool. And a safe way to be able to decorate on the outside as well. One of the new items this week that we've been able to tell you guys about, because it's already warming up. It's going to be almost 70 degrees here in Mississippi today, a low of 60, if you can believe that, after the crazy weather we've been having recently. So one of the things that does happen the South is known for when it comes to heat is also bugs. And that's not bragging. It's just the truth. We're known for having bugs. So we have some cool things to be able to share with you guys when it comes to that. We have a nice bug zapper we're going to be sharing with you guys. It is, let me see, $35.99. It's 40% off right now. It also comes with a power, you can see there the solar power panel there. Now, again, this is the same thing. Now, let me tell you about this particular bug zapper. This is not intended to be out in the elements. So I do want to let you guys know that. You can have it on your front porch in a covered area. It is not meant to be where it's going to be directly impacted when it comes to rain, that kind of thing. So I just want to let you guys know that. You can use it indoors, though, because, again, the cool thing about these devices with the solar panel, they will charge up using artificial light as well. So just keep that in mind. But what I like about this bug zapper is it's not only is a bug zapper, it also is a flashlight on it as well. I've heard people say this. I haven't personally used it for this, but for those who are into camping, this definitely comes in handy. Has a handle on it here. You can be able to hang it up inside of your tent, that kind of thing. And again, you have 2 different buttons here on the front. One is your actual bug zapper. You can see there. See how it lights up there. And then the second button that you see here is your flashlight. See that? That's your flashlight there. Now, the cool thing is you can have them both on at one time. Or if you just need the flashlight on, you don't want the bug zapper on, it's a great night light for your kids in the room. And if you don't want the flashlight on, just want the bug zapper, you can be able to turn the flashlight off and just have the bug zapper on. So again, that is $35.99, 40% off right now. So it's a great deal. Again, of course, you can use it for indoors, for in your rooms. I got my mom one of these. She uses it in her sitting room. When you first open the front door, sometimes, of course, bugs and mosquitoes can come in. I have mine sitting on my front porch. So again, it's a covered area. Just make sure it's somewhere where you can get either some direct sunlight or at least be able to get some good lighting throughout the day to make sure it's able to work. It does now. Let me also say this too, with that being said, it does come with a charging cord. You can charge it. So the charging cord is here. You just plug it into the back of it here. So you can be able to charge it. So even if you're not able to get direct lighting, you can still be able to use it without that. So I don't want you to think if you don't have good sunlight, you can't get this. You can. But if you don't have to worry about charging it, making sure it's where it can get good sunlight is the best way. And it comes with a brush also to be able to clean out the bugs that didn't make it. You can be able to easily clean those out. Okay. All right, we're going to move on to our next item in our carousel. And again, we have something for yourself, for your family members and friends. And we're going to wrap up today's show as we always do here at Home with Cyrus Webb with some inspirational items. We have some new artwork as well that I'll be telling you guys about too. So let's move on to our next item in our carousel, which is our light. And we're going to actually use our power bank that I showed you guys earlier to be able to power this up. So this light is something I actually shared. I did an earlier broadcast today, showcasing this. I like this light. Well, I like this light for a couple of reasons. I like the design of it, but I also like the fact that it's shaped like a C, like my name. So this is considered a modern light. Go ahead and get this out so you can see it here. It has a nice long cord on it, which is cool. Set it here for you guys. Has a wood bottom on it here, as you can see there. It is $37.90 for the lamp. And I'm going to just use the power bank that we talked about earlier to be able to plug it in and so you can see it. So it works really well. I love the design of this. It comes with the lighting on the front and the back of it. Go ahead and turn this on so you can see. So it has the lighting, as you can see, the middle of it is solid, but it has the light shows on the left and right sides of it. Really nice design. And I love the magnetic effect that you get there in the center. Now, you can be able to, with this particular lamp, you can be able just to unplug it and plug it in. That's what I do with mine. The other thing you can be able to do is to separate the magnetic balls. Now, the further you get them apart from each other, that is what disconnects them. I just prefer to unplug it because I just like this design. But if you choose to separate them, you can be able to do that. And the further they get from each other, they will turn. You can turn it off that way. Okay. For me, I just rather unplug it. But whatever works for you. If you're going to keep it plugged up, you can definitely do it this way. And then to turn it back on when they get close together, when the magnets get close together, it'll turn back on. But whichever way. But I like the design of this again because it is shaped like a C. Dr. Bella, I'm just saying. I mean, I just rather unplug it. Me personally, but whatever works. I mean, if you want to separate them, and keep them away from each other, that's cool too. I mean, it works. But the closer they get to each other, the light lights up there. So this definitely comes in handy. It looks great in the bedroom, but also, of course, I have mine here in the home studio. But I think this also is one of those things that comes in handy. Again, if the lights go out, again, I'm having to think about that all the time because living in the country, the wind blows too hard, your lights are going to go out. So it's great to have some nice options, and I like the fact that it has a nice long cord on it as well. So that allows you to be able to easily move it around. Okay, going to move on to our next item here, and we're going to get into some nice products from Scott Living. Some of these are brand new that we just got in this week from Scott Living. I'm excited about being able to share Scott Living products here on Amazon Live. I've been a fan of theirs now for a couple of years, and these products are some really cool ones and very affordable. So if you're looking for something, again, for your own home, for your office, for great gifts, Scott Living definitely has you covered, starting with this Oasis ceramic vase. Look at the design of this. Looks really cool. This is $28.29 right now. $28.29 is the price of this. I love the design of this. This has a nice, the top of it is smooth. The bottom of it is rough. And it has the felt bottom on it there, as you can see there. Really easy to be able to place. Of course, you can be able to put, if you want to put plants in it, you can do that. But again, $28.29 is the price for that. Okay. All right. We have a few more Scott Living products to be able to share with you guys today. The next one's going to be the mirror set. And you guys have seen me talking about this week. You get 3 of these mirrors. And when you get the box can be a little confusing because when I first saw the box, I thought, oh, you can't see your reflection in them. I thought they were more for decorative use. This is the box that they come in. So you can see there's no reflection in there. So I wasn't really sure if you'll be able to actually see in them or not. But I'm glad to report that you can. So let me go ahead and show you what they look like. You get 3 of them. You get a small, medium, and large. Again, these are $25.71. This is the small here. Okay. Here is the medium. And they do come with the chain, so they are ready to hang, as you can see there. And the great thing about these from Scott Living is that you can be able to hang these together or hang them separately if you'd like to. And then here is the large. And again, so that is the three-piece set that you get, and you get all three of these for $25.71. I mean, a really good deal. And again, anyone who knows Scott Living products, I mean, they're great quality, but to be able to get them at this price on Amazon, and a lot of them, honestly, you can get, I mean, in a couple of days. I think there may be some I've even gotten in one day, just depending on where you live. But it's a great brand, as you all know. But then to be able to get them something affordable is a really cool deal as well. All right. All right, see some more of you guys coming in on the LinkedIn side as well as on YouTube. Welcome. You guys are watching At Home with Cyrus Webb on Amazon Live, but we are simulcasting this on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. This is our show where we're sharing our great deals under $100. So again, if you have any questions about any of the products, let me know. I'll be glad to be able to talk about those for you. Also, if there's something that you see that you like, a lot of them are on deals right now. So I would always recommend you guys don't wait. If you see something, make sure you guys go ahead and add it to your cart. And then don't forget to check out to make sure you're able to catch these prices. The big deal that's going on in this particular broadcast is our TMA vacuum cleaner. It's on a deal right now for 50% off. Definitely a great thing to be able to have. It's cordless. You can use it in your home as well as for your vehicle. I love it myself. I've had mine now for a year. Definitely does come in handy. Right now we're talking about products by Scott Living, and our next one is another new product we introduced this week, and that is our three-piece ceramic base set. You get three of them. Here is your small. Here is your medium. And there is your large. So you get all three of these. And again, the other cool thing is you can have them with your own plants in it or not. You just want to be able to have the vases. They look nice just by themselves. You can have them together or in separate rooms. Again, $29.03 is the price. Definitely do come in handy. And again, I love the design of these. The cool thing about these, it has a felt bottom on them, so you don't have to worry about scraping up your Earl says on Facebook, is the waterfall for sale? Earl, I'm so glad you mentioned the waterfall. Since you mentioned it, and I'm glad you noticed it too. We had talked about the sand art, Earl. I don't know if you saw the new sand art that we have here. That's a really nice twist design. And what's cool about this is you just turn it and it's able to set for you. Each time it sets, it gives you a different design there. We talked about that a little bit earlier. But Earl, since you mentioned the waterfall, I'll go ahead and talk about that. Because, yeah, I love the waterfall. Very relaxing. And as you guys can tell when it comes to the waterfall, it is not very loud at all. And it comes with everything you need except for the water. You just add the water. It comes with these stones, has a built-in light that's here. I'm going to go ahead and highlight it for you guys in the carousel on the Amazon Live side. It is on sale right now for $29.99. I'm going to be quiet for just a second so you guys can hear it or not hear it. As you can see, really quiet, really nice thing to have for the home, but also for the home office as well. I'm going to put on my headset here because I have another item, again, that's on a great deal this week, and that is my Windbridge voice amplifying system. You guys know I love Windbridge. I talk about their products quite a bit. I've been a fan of theirs now for about 5 years. This is not a sponsored promotion today, but I want to tell you this is on sale right now for 49% off, and that is $29.97. So let me tell you about Windbridge, why I like them. And it's not on yet. You'll be able to tell the difference when I actually turn it on. But what I love about Windbridge is if you are an author, if you're a speaker, like Earl Hall, who's joining us on Facebook, he's a speaker. Dr. Velma, who's joining us here from California, she's a speaker. This really comes in handy when it comes to speakers, to authors, if you're doing indoor or outdoor events. If you guys have noticed, I'm going to go ahead and turn it on for you guys. And you can tell the difference there in the sound. I love the fact it has the adjustable microphone there. You can be able to have it either on a surface. Just make sure it's not too close to the microphone so I don't get that nasty feedback. I'm going to just clip mine on my belt here. But I love Windbridge because the products are very easy to be able to use, and they're very affordable, especially this week. This is the best deal I've seen on these already this year. And again, $29.97. It's 49% off right now for the Windbridge voice amplifying system. Again, if you guys are joining us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube, you'll see the link that'll bring you right over to Amazon Live. This is really a great deal, again, for authors. I mean, and Dr. Velma, again, it is rechargeable. So all you have to do is you charge up the actual speaker, and then of course when it's charged, it's ready to go. You're all set to go. You don't have to worry about cords or anything. You're able to walk around easily with it. But definitely great for events. I use them, and again, you guys have seen me when I do my in-person events for Amazon Live. I'm always using this. It's great when I go to schools and speak. This is what I use here. Again, this is not sponsored today from Wimbridge, but again, it's a brand I really believe in. I've been using them now for 5 years. But again, this is a great deal. $29.97 for the Wimbridge voice amplifying system. All right, going to go to our next item here. Now, this is not a solar item, but it is a popular seller for us here on Amazon Live, and that is our camping lanterns, even though to me there's so much more than for camping. Again, as I mentioned, here where I live, sometimes you're in situations where the lights will go out. For those who are campers or spend time outside, or you just need some extra lighting, these definitely come in handy. They're heavy duty. The company is called E-Tech City. Now, I have been using them now for a couple of years. And what's cool about this is you get 2 of these lanterns for $15.83. So you get 2 of them. I'm just showing you the one here. The other cool thing about this is it comes with the batteries. So each one of the E-Tech City lanterns do take 3 AA batteries. And it comes with the batteries for you. So you don't have to worry about buying batteries initially, but if you do need batteries, I have you covered with that. So stay tuned in the broadcast. I'll be telling you guys some great deals from Amazon Basic today. But again, for the E-Tech City camping lantern, you get 2 of these. And this is very nostalgic for myself. My grandmother used to have those old oil lamps, but this is a lot more modern. This is an LED light. You simply hold the base, pull up on the handles. You get a nice bright LED light there, really bright. Now it does not adjust, so the lighting that you see there is the lighting that you get, but it's a great way to be able to add some extra lighting to a setting. If you're spending time outdoors, of course, you need some extra light. This is good for that. If the lights go out, believe me, it's good for that too. Last year when we had our winter storm, these definitely came in handy throughout my house because I was without lights for 3 days, and so it was great to have things like this that did not take any charging, nothing like that. All it takes is 3 AA batteries, which is why I tell people batteries are one of those things, which is why I'm excited about some of the products we're going to be talking about here in a bit when it comes to testing your batteries, storing your batteries, because you don't think about the batteries that you need until something happens. So this is a great way to be able to make sure you have the batteries that you need when you need them. I'm going to be telling you guys about some great deals right now with Amazon Basic. But again, this is the E-Tech City camping lantern. But even if you're not into camping, it's a great lantern to be able to have. To be able to, of course, get lighting for indoors, or if you're spending time outdoors as well. And again, you get 2 of these for $15.83. Okay, gonna move on to our next item that's also on a deal. As I mentioned, over half of the 40 products we're talking about today are on deal as of right now. And again, I do not control the prices. I don't control how long these items are on sale. So I always tell people, make sure you guys go ahead. If you see something that you like, go ahead, add it to your cart and check out to make sure you get the deal. Yesterday, we had some lightning deals going on, and one of them I didn't even realize until we started the broadcast. By the time we ended the broadcast, the lightning deal had already ended. So again, I don't want you guys to miss out on some of these deals. We're going to go now to the flameless candles. Now, I love this set. Anyone who knows me knows I love flameless candles. I love them because I love the design of them. And of course, they're a great safety option as well. This set is a 3-piece set that you get. They're on sale right now for $21.59. Each one of them does take 2 AA batteries. So you need 6 AA batteries. However, let me tell you what's cool. This particular set comes with 6 batteries to get you started. You can use the remote controls, you can see there, to be able to operate it. With the remote control, you can also be able to set the timer feature on these for 2 hours, 4 hours. So that way they'll automatically go off. Or you can be able just to turn them off again here using the remote controls. You can see there. So these definitely come in handy. They look really cool. I tell people the thing to keep in mind when it comes to these flameless candles, though, is that you have to have them in the same vicinity for the remote control to work on them together. If you have them in different rooms, they will only work where it's in the most direct vicinity to it. Now, the other cool thing is when it comes to the flameless candles, there is an on-off switch on the bottom. So if you don't need the remote control, that's fine. If you lose the remote control, You still are able to operate it just using the on and off switch. I will say as a caveat though, you will not be able to use the timer feature unless you have the remote. That's the only way you're able to do the timing feature is with the remote. You can turn them on and off directly from the actual candles, but you cannot, they do not have the timer feature anywhere on the actual candles. You need the remote for that. But again, $21.59 is the price. Again, you get 3 of them, a really cool deal. Go ahead and move these out for you guys. And as I mentioned, Dr. Velma's over there. Okay, Dr. Velma's on Amazon Live. She says, amplifier ordered. Dr. Velma, I'm going to tell you, you're going to love it. You're going to love this thing. I've been using mine, again, for years. I did used to work with Windbridge, full disclosure. I did used to work with them. I don't currently, but I still tell people I stand by their products because they're great products. They sound great. As you can tell, I'm still using it right here. I love the adjustable feature of the microphone. That definitely comes in handy for sure. And for that price right now, it definitely is a good deal. All right, we're going to move into our next item that is also on sale. As I mentioned, over half the items we're talking about today are on deal right now. So make sure you guys don't miss out on this. I don't know how long these deals are going on. So I want to make sure I'm able to tell you guys about them while they are on sale. So you can't say you didn't know. The next one are wireless earbuds. Still in a great deal. 63% off for $25.99. This is what they look like here. These are great for us guys as well as the ladies. I love the fact that you know exactly how much charge you have on them. And look at that. When you close up, you can see the lines moving there. It's literally charging inside the case. Is that not cool? Look at that. You can see it charging inside of the case. You're able to plug into the case using a USB-C cord that it does come with. These fit very easily in the ears, great for listening to music. They are Bluetooth enabled, great for listening to music, podcasts, that kind of thing. Great design, again, with this gold color. The guys as well as the ladies can be able to use these. And again, I love the fact that they are self-charging, which is a really cool feature. You can see they're literally charging inside of the case. Again, these are the wireless earbuds on sale right now for $25.99. That's 63% off. 63% off right now on the wireless earbuds. Okay, going to move on to our next item. And that is our wall-mounted shelves. You guys can actually see it. I'm going to move around just a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better there. This is the wall-mounted shelves here. I actually did this on our show last Saturday. We do have a Saturday morning show that we do here on Amazon Live. And we did the mounted shelf for that. As you can see here, this is actually metal, which is a great design. It takes 4 screws that it does come with. These shelves are adjustable. It is $29.99 right now. $29.99. I love the fact I use them for my products. You can use them, though, of course, in your bathroom. If you want to add shelving there, in your kitchen, put your spices, oils, that kind of thing on. Pretty much any room of the house you can use these for. Really does come in handy. It's a great way for me to be able to have my products so I can easily get to them. That's what I use here in the home studio. But you can be able to use them in any area of the house. Again, it does come with the 3 shelves, and these can be adjusted so you can make the spaces more narrow or wider, depending on what it is you want to hang. But again, $29.99 is the price. Go ahead and move there we go. Move our camera back around there. All right, going to go into our next item, and that is our Avon rechargeable lights. You guys know I love these. I have them hanging right here in my home studio. I love mine. These definitely come in handy, and right now they have the 2-pack that is on sale. The 2-pack is $16.99. That is 23% off. You get 2 of these. This is the box they come in here. So you get a 2-pack of these, and these are rechargeable. So let me tell you what makes these cool. And I've told you guys this before if you guys have been watching us for a while on the Amazon Live side. When you come into my home studio from this side, I don't have a light switch on this side. So I actually bought the Avon sensor lights so that when I have it set to this, you can set it to sensor or to just be a steady light, however you want to set it. I have it set for sensors. I have one on this side and one on this side that you guys just saw. So when I'm walking in, it automatically lights up until I can get to my actual light switches on this end of the home studio. This comes in handy though when it comes to your closets, to under your cabinets. When you're opening them up, of course, when you open the cabinets up, the light will come on. You can put it pretty much any room of the house. It has a magnetic snap that's there. That's what it attaches to. Makes it really easy to be able to take off and then to be able to charge. You charge it just like you charge your phone or other electronic device. Definitely comes in handy. $16.99. Again, you get two of these. Two of these. And I've had mine now for a couple of years. No problems whatsoever with these. Definitely come in handy. Now, again, the great thing about these, though, is that, as I mentioned, you can have it as a steady light so that it stays on. If you want to have it like a night light for a kid or for an area, or as I have it set, so you can just set it there for as a sensor or as a steady light. Once you have it set, you're all set to go. Then, of course, you can turn it off like I just did there so that it stays off to preserve the light. But either way, Avon makes some great products. Glad to be able to tell you about those. All right, time to get to our puck light. Since we're in the lighting section right now, you get a 4-pack of these puck lights. This is the black on white that I have here. I do have the white on white as well. They're not on as good of a deal right now. These are $19.99. You get 4 of them. They're really nice size. They make smaller ones too, but this is the larger one. And let me tell you, I'm going to set it here so you guys can see it. So you have 3 different levels of lighting you can get with these. Each one does take 3 AA batteries. The batteries are not included in this particular set. Some of the puck lights you can get, they do come with the batteries. This one does not. However, it does come with a remote, which kind of reminds you of what you're able to do with the candles and setting the timer, that kind of thing. So what is this good for? You can have it sitting on a counter to be able to use that way. You can have it in your closet to be able to add some light there under the cabinet. So again, you get 3 levels of light. You have your high, you have your medium, and then you have your low, which is a softer light, as you can see there. So it's a softer light there. So you have 3 different levels of lighting you can be able to use with these. Again, you get a 4-pack of these. You get 4 of them in the pack. Again, keep in mind the batteries are not included, but it does come with a remote. And again, the same principle applies. In order for the remote to be able to work for all of them, they need to be in the same vicinity. So you can split them into different areas. I use them just on my counter. I don't actually hang these up. I hang my Avon lights up that I showed you guys. But these I actually use on my counter just to have some extra lighting. And I do like the fact that you can adjust it. So again, you have your high, you have your medium, and then you have your low, your softer light there. So again, you get 4 of these puck lights for $19.98. Okay. Our next item is really cool for if you do have children, young children around, or for animals. We have a nice storage unit for you guys. This is $31.99 right now. It's 20% off. So I want to tell you what it's intended for and what it's not intended for. And one of the things it's not intended for, it should be obvious when you see it. This is not a safe. So if you're looking for a safe, this is not it. Because as you can see right through it. So you can see everything that's in here. It's not a safe. What it is, though, is a safe way to be able to store your medicine, money, things that you want to keep out of the mouths of children and pets. This is a great way to be able to keep it out of their reach. Now, how do you do it? Well, the actual box has to be assembled, but the instructions are very simple to be able to snap it into place. It has a door on the front of it. You can see there. And you may say, well, Cyrus, some kids and even some pets may be able to open the door. And you know what? You're right. But you know what they probably can't do? It has a combination lock on the front. Look at that. It has a combination lock right here. So you're able to set the combination, and then they cannot open the door. So once the combination is set on it, the door will not open. Now, what is cool about this is, I'm just going to move the numbers here. And you can see when you go to turn it now, it will not open. So this is a great way to be able to keep medicine, money, things out of the reach of children, pets. Again, now it is defaulted to 000. So I'm going to go ahead and put it back to 000, and you'll see then I'll be able to open it up. Now I can open it. But again, if you just scroll the numbers here and then try to open it, you won't be able to open it that way. So a really cool thing to be able to have. $31.99 is the price for this, but definitely comes in handy again if you have young children around, that kind of thing. It's a great way to be able to keep things out of reach for them. so that they won't be able to get into it. Okay. But it's not a safe. I do have a nice safe we're going to be sharing with you guys for sure. Dr. Velma says, great idea when kids are Yes, Dr. Velma, that's what I said too. I mean, and even, I mean, for some of these pets are, you know, they see something, hey, you know, but this is a great way to be able to keep it away from them. All right, going to move on to our next item, which is from Veep. And this is one of those things that I told you guys about before, and I definitely like it. As you guys know, we have items for all over the house that we try to share with you guys. And this is great for your vehicles. All of us have been in situations where we've had to be able to inflate our tires. Veep makes this very easy, and this is a really good price on this. I've had mine now for a few years. This is an air compressor, but it also is a power bank as well, which means you can charge your phone with the air compressor. I'm going to show you how you can operate it as well. So let's talk about it. It's $44.08. It's 21% off. So all you have to do is charge it up just like you charge up any of your other devices. You charge it up. You press and hold the button there. You'll see it says on. And you're able to preset to your particular vehicle. I have mine set to my vehicle tire pressure there. This is loud, so I will let you know that. But again, it is intended for outdoor use. I'm going to go ahead and press the button so you can hear what it sounds like. And that is how you're able to inflate your tires. Now, why did I end up getting this? So the way I found out about Veep, y'all, I'm just going to tell you the true story. So in my other vehicle, my cigarette lighter had gone out. I had blown a fuse. So I could not use my cigarette lighter in my car. And a lot of air compressors, as you guys know, a lot of tire inflators, you have to plug into your cigarette lighter. So I was like, how am I going to be able to inflate my tires? So I went on Amazon and was looking for other options for being able to inflate my tires. And that's how I found out about Veep. Mine has gotten a lot of use. Literally, there's dirt on the bottom because I was just last week. You can see the dirt there last week doing this because, as you know, as the temperature changes, as it has been here in the South, it affects your tire pressure. So again, I check my tires once a week. I got one of these from my mom. Again, this is not sponsored. I actually got this myself, got my mom one, because again, one of the things you don't want to play with is when it comes to your tires. This is a great way to be able to check the tire pressure in your vehicle, but also to inflate your tires easily without having to go to a machine at a gas station, that kind of thing. And as I mentioned, you also have a power bank as well. So let me show you how cool the power bank is. I'm going to go back to my trusty lamp that I shared with you guys earlier. And we're going to plug the lamp into the air inflator. And then we're going to turn it on. And there you go. So it's able to charge your phones, to power USB devices as it's doing on my lamp here. So this is a really cool thing to be able to have. All you have to do is make sure that you turn it on. You don't have to turn on the air inflator part of it. Just turn on the actual unit. And then when you're finished, press and hold this again. That turns it off. You'll see it says off there, and it turns it off. So this definitely comes in handy. Again, this is from Veep. This is an air compressor. A great way to be able to keep your tires inflated, but also keep it in your dashboard, because it's also a great way if you're traveling to make sure you're able to keep your phone and everything charged as well. All right, we mentioned earlier about batteries, and I want to talk to you guys about a few things here when it comes to batteries, because as you can see, a lot of the items we're talking about today, they do take batteries. Yes, some of them do come with batteries, but eventually you will have to buy batteries. I use a lot more AAA batteries than I do AA batteries. It may be different at your house. But right now, I want to tell you guys about the batteries that I personally buy, and that is the Amazon Basic batteries. I buy the 36-pack of the AAA batteries. That's what this is here. They are $17.65. $17.65 for the 36-pack, as you can see there. They come in these nice packs, so then you're able to split them up in different areas of the house that you may need batteries in. That's what I like about these. So again, $17.65 for the 36-pack of the AAA. Now, I don't use as many of the AA. However, I do have the 8-pack of the AA batteries. You can get those for $6 and, is it 4 cents? Yeah, $6.04 right now. So again, of course, you can be able to get those, which is the 8-pack of those So it's still a good deal. But the main thing is here is to make sure that you have the batteries for when you need them. That's the main thing, because the worst thing is if you're in a situation where you need batteries and you don't have them, then of course, then you have an issue. But for some of the things that we talked about here today, whether it's the candles, the lanterns, you're going to need batteries for those. So just making sure that you have them. Now, if you're looking for a way to keep your batteries organized, I'm excited to be able to tell you guys about this battery organizer here. And with this battery organizer, you're able to be able to not only keep your batteries organized, but it also comes with a battery tester as well. It's a nice hard case, which I like. Has a handy handle on it too, really durable. It is $19.99. And when you open it up, what's cool about this is it has compartments for all battery sizes. So you can see there. So you can have your AAA, your AA, your C batteries, your D batteries, whatever you may need. And it also comes with a battery tester that allows you to be, and this comes with the unit. So this comes with the battery organizer, guys. So you get the nice case that makes sure that you know exactly where your batteries are. A great way to put all of your batteries. Comes with a battery tester that allows you to be able to see if you have a full charge, medium charge, if it's just time to just throw it out. This is really good to be able to have. If you have some batteries you've had for a while, great way to be able to test them to see if they're worth keeping or if it's time to be able to toss them. And this is also a great way to know if it's time to order some more batteries as well. So again, having your batteries all together. Again, my main thing is, especially being doing a program like this daily show, I'm always checking to see, okay, what batteries do I need? What do I have? You know, especially my things that are battery operated, testing those. So again, that gives you time to be able to head over to Amazon and make sure you order the batteries so you have them when you need them. All right, we're going to move on to our next item. Again, if you guys have any questions about any of the items you guys are seeing, as you can see, we have them all here for you. So make sure to be able to let me know. I've been highlighting everything on the carousel for those who are joining us on the Amazon Live side. So again, if you guys do have any questions, feel free to be able to let me know that. I'll be glad to be able to answer those for you. And then, of course, as I mentioned, a lot of these things are on deal right now. So if you find something that you like, make sure you guys go ahead, check out, so that you don't miss out on the actual deals. Okay, going to go on to our next item that we have here. Before we get into our motivational items, this is wrapping up our broadcast here. And this is our doorbell. This really is one of those great products by Nicer. Nicer is a brand I've used now for a couple of years. I got my mom one of these too. What is cool about Nicer is they're able to give you an option of being able to have not only a good wireless doorbell, but one that is very clear. You actually get two of your adapters. Let me show it to you here. You get two of your adapters here. This is what it looks like here. So you get two of these. And what is cool about these is if you're plugging them into your home, you're not losing a plug. A lot of times people don't like these wireless doorbells because they feel like they're giving up a plug. What's cool about this one from Nicer is you're not giving up a plug because it has a built-in 3-prong plug on it. So once you do plug it into your wall outlet, you're still able to use the wall outlet that's built into the wireless doorbell. Now, what is cool too is you can be able to set your setting that you want. So let's say you don't want the boring one like I have. You can be able to set the one that you actually want for it. And you have different ones to be able to choose from, as you can see there. And then when you press your doorbell, you're able to be able to get the doorbell that you want. Now, I have one set on standard because, again, remember, you have two of these. You get two of the wall outlets here. So just keep in mind that you have to set both of them to whatever chime you want. So then when someone rings the doorbell, this is really good too, guys. If you have a home where, you may be wondering, you may be in one end of the house and not feel like you can hear it on another, you can literally have this on one side of the house, have one outlet there, one on the other side. And then when you press the button, again, both of them will ring in their respective chimes that you've set here. Yeah, I'm going to unplug that. But you get the picture. So you get two of those for $19.99. That is 39% off. So that's a really good deal That particular chime, though, I'm not a fan of that one. But you can set it to whatever time you want for your home. I'm more of a standard traditional person, so the ding dong is fine for me. But whatever works for you, feel free to be able to use it for that. We have two more items before we get into our inspirational section of the podcast. That the next one is from Ultralight, and I've been enjoying telling you guys about Ultralight because I like the fact that with them you're able to be able to get a switch that fits really good in your home. But also I like the fact that with this you're able to be able to make sure that you're able to be able to see really well in any area of the home. So let me tell you what I have found. When I first found out about this product, I was getting one for my mom. And for my mom, what she was looking for was a light for her closet. Okay, so Ultralight is the brand. This is what it looks like here. And you're able to be able to get a great LED light right in any side of the home. You don't have to worry about wiring anything. All you have to do is to be able to hang it up. You can hang it up using screws, using nails. Also, you can be able to use the magnetic ends that are on it, as well as the 3M stickers that come with it as well. And then you're able just to be able to turn it on and easily use it that way. And the next to last item I want to be able to tell you guys about here is our lap desk. And this is another thing that definitely comes in handy for those of you who are working at the house, but also want to be able to work when you're on the go or in your bed. This is the lap desk that's here. It is $33.99. $33.99 for this. And what is cool about this is it allows you notice on the back side of it, you have almost like a bean bag effect here, as you can see there. Makes it comfortable for you to be able to work on. You lift up this end of it here, and inside you actually have a mouse plate too. So you can actually take this out. This is the mouse plate. I'm going to show you how to be able to install that. And you're able to then adjust the lap desk to the height that you want it. So you just adjust it. There's grooves on the inside of here. See if I can show you guys the grooves that are there. Just put them in to where you want them. And that allows you to be able to get the angle that you want to be able to work on. And then you just snap it into place like that. And you can work easily in your bed, and from your lap area. And then if you want to be able to include where your mouse pad is, you just take this and it snaps into place here. And you'll hear it snap in, and there you go. So you have a place for your mouse as well. And this is a really good deal. Comes in handy. $33.99 is the price. And then when you're finished with it, all you do is unsnap the mouse pad here. Press and hold this to be able to take it off. You can put it back inside, lock this back in place, and store it until you need it again. Again, this is $33.99. It's 15% off right now. All right, it is now that time to get to our motivational segment of the broadcast. We're able to share some great motivational ideas for you as well. We always like to wrap up the show this way because who doesn't need a little bit of inspiration? So our first item that we have is actually our chalkboard appreciation cards. And what's cool about these is I love the design of these. And for those who are looking for some great ideas for thank you cards, but also for motivational cards, these definitely come in handy. Things like follow your dream. You are awesome. And they come with the envelopes for these as well. They are $14.99 for those. The next one is our inspirational success painting. And this is what it looks like here. You guys probably have seen this before, but everyone sees success up here, right? They see what happens on top, but they don't see all the things that go into it. Hard work, persistence, late nights, rejections, sacrifices, discipline, criticism, doubt, failure, risk. I love this. $15.69 is the price for this. This is art that's on a stretch canvas. It is unframed, so keep that in mind. Does not come with the frame, but definitely is a great piece of artwork to motivate you. All right, and we have one more item. It should be, yes. We have one more item here in the motivational section, and that is our 3-piece of our framed art. Now, these are framed. You get 3 of these for $33.99. This is what they look like. That one says failure, a temporary state where the most valuable lessons are learned. I think we can all agree with that. And again, these are framed on stretched canvas, as you can see there. Really nice design. This one says success is not an accident or a chance. It's hard work, patience, learning, and sacrifice. And then the third one says execute. Now, this is my favorite one. Stop talking and put in the work. Let your results do the talking. So again, you get all three of these for $33.99. And these are framed. They had come with the wood frames there, as you can see there, ready to hang, all set to go. You can be able to keep them together or separate them. So there you have our broadcast for today, everyone. These are our great items under $100. Again, the big item right now, let me make sure it's still on sale for you guys, and that is the TMA vacuum cleaner. Again, if you have not taken advantage of this deal, I have to go to this again because this is a great price on this. It is 50% off right now for $99.96. A great cordless vacuum cleaner option, again, that has the light that's on the front of it there to help you when you're cleaning. A nice large container there to be able to pick up your trash. Easy to be able to empty. And again, you can easily adjust it for the home or the vehicle, depending on the height that you need it for. Works really well. And again, easy to be able to store once you're not using it. It does come, I didn't mention this earlier, but it does come with the attachment to actually hang it on the wall when not in use. And again, as I mentioned, it is rechargeable, but that is the big sale of today's broadcast, $99.96. That's 50% off. Again, we appreciate you guys being with us on the Amazon Live side. If you guys are new to us here, make sure you guys do hit that follow button so you can stay connected with all of our broadcasts here. Also, if you guys are tuning in on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, YouTube, make sure you guys do go ahead and click that link that'll take you over to Amazon to see all of the products that we've talked about today. Until next time, I'm Cyrus Webb saying thank you all so much for being with us here at Home with Cyrus Webb. We'll see you all next time. Take care.